Hello, my vibrant friends. Welcome to another tea time. Today, I have a candle, and there is something about watching the flames on a candle. It's calming, and you just keep watching it. And then, of course, the fragrance, which brings me for my subject today. The subject today is about stillness from a spiritual place. I have my cup of tea. Thank you for joining me for tea time. I am always glad you show up. Please comment, share, and subscribe so that we can reach more people. Spirit-led stillness is what we are talking about today. And if you saw the first video on the subject of ease, I often say to live your vibrant life from a place of ease. And I have created an acronym that describes what I mean from living from ease. And last week, if you missed it, it was on expectation, the first letter in the word. And then the next was living audaciously and authentic, which is the A. And today we are on the S, which is stillness from a spirit-led place. Stillness. It's more than just calming the mind or a cease from activity in calming the body. It's a spiritual practice that connects us actually to our life source, which is God. It's about surrendering the present moment and listening to the whispers of our spirit. In this fast-paced world, it can seem challenging, but it is crucial for our well-being. Spiritual stillness helps us reduce stress. It enhances clarity, and it fosters a deeper connection with God and our purpose on the earth. Whenever people talk about stillness, they often focus on some practices to help that happen. And one of them is meditation. Spending a few minutes every day in meditation. But I'm not talking about emptying your mind, but focusing on your breath and connecting with God's presence and focusing on His promises. Meditation is a biblical practice, and it's talking about rehashing over and over His promises, His word. And when that happens in your stillness, it is energizing. It sometimes changes the way we're thinking. It corrects us and brings us more into alignment with truth, with an alignment with who God says you are. Learning to practice stillness from a spirit-led place will revolutionize your life, and it is vital for living a life from ease. Another one is people talk about breathing or mindful breathing. The word breath work has become very popular in the last 5 or so years. And rhythmic breathing is very powerful in calming your body and bringing your emotions in alignment and focusing. We are not even causing ourselves to breathe. You can't do it intentionally. Our breath comes from God. Every time I wake up and take a breath and it's a brand new day, it reminds me in wonder and awe of my life, of life, and learning to be able to practice breathing in a rhythmic way is powerful to bring yourself, bring your emotions, bring your mind to a place of stillness with always the awareness of where that breath originated. Another way that I practice stillness is nature. Walking in nature, getting away from the hustle and bustle, away from the computer and the phone, and immerse yourself in the beauty of God's creation: sunrises, sunset, trees, animals, birds, flowers. All of those things continue to create wonder and awe in me. And it brings me to a pause of reflection. It brings things into perspective and focus. Another wonderful practice is journaling. I call it brain dump, dumping all the stuff that's in there and get it out here so that we can actually look at it and see what the truth is and apply the truth of God's word and promises to all of our inner fears and our doubts and our worries that this world wants to continually feed us. Everywhere you look, something wants to make you afraid. Everywhere. Everything wants to make you feel like you don't have enough, you don't do enough, you aren't enough. And coming from this practice of stillness, to be still and know that I am God, is one of my favorite verses. Stillness has so many benefits: enhanced emotional balance, increased self-awareness, a stronger sense of purpose, and helps you to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom far beyond what we could do on ourselves. I remember quite a few years back when God told me specifically to sit still, to be still and know that He is God. I was in a time where I was so busy and I had a huge to-do list and I was putting all kinds of pressure on myself. And I said to Him with all frankness, how can I be still and do nothing when there's all this other stuff that needs to be done? And I felt as if He kind of chuckled and goes, I know, but let's try it my way. And me being the planner that I am, I began to chart and track every time that I added stillness, which began to be on a daily basis. And that year, vibrant living doubled in its reach. Stillness is not doing nothing. When it comes from this spiritual place that I'm talking about, it is intimacy with God, and that always produces life and abundance and joy. So, as we've explored today, just to recap, we've talked about stillness from a spiritual place, meditation from God's perspective, breathing, and getting into nature and journaling are practices that what is your favorite way? I use all of them. I don't know that I have a favorite, but take time to explore the importance of surrendering to spiritual stillness and connecting with God. And taking time for this is essential for a balanced, fulfilling, or vibrant life, as I like to say. So comment below. What stands out to you today? What will you put into practice? Take a moment to reflect on how important it is, and I would love to hear your thoughts and comments below. Schedule a VIP consultation with me and let's take it a step further so that you can elevate your life into further place than ever before. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Be sure to share and comment, share this video with people you love. Until next time, blessings to you. Bye for now.